Right, yeah. Changed up the uniform a bit. We did actually on the last one. We did on the last one. I definitely have at least a brigade of cavalry because I think they can help raise your intelligence. Yes, that's very true. What I'm going to do is actually have them recruited in North Carolina. That looks like the home squadron here. I do like the purple patterns. What was this here? So you need some men out west for Memphis. Okay. Sincerely, you should red, grey, green, and blue. Interesting. I don't think I can do anything right now, but we can actually raise this second army. So we'll raise a new army. Right, you guys know more about the states here. Which state should we raise another army in? Arkansas? Tennessee? Mississippi? South Carolina. Well, we've got the army to the north, actually. I just need units from South Carolina. We can actually have them attached to the North Carolina command. Well, what we want is we want to have... Well, let's see. I wish I could... I mean, this is it, because I don't know Jack. Obviously, I'm not an American, so like the states get a little bit confusing here. Right, Tennessee, so we can retake Memphis. Yeah, I'm thinking about Tennessee, actually. Missouri and Tennessee, kind of same area there. Corinth would be a great gathering point. Who's Jack? Exactly. Right. New army. You're the only 10 I see. So I've got a new army here. I think. Right, let's turn off the garrisons. Yes, we have two armies here. So we have Johnson's army here. Which, I don't know why it's like that. Don't ask me what's going on there, so I do not know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure what's going on right now. I guess we'll figure things out as we go on. Yes, population of state. The army, I don't think it really costs you anything. Why am I selected on... Who is this? Oh, this is the other army here. Okay. I'd love to get rid of the garrisons here. Right, so we do have Johnson here. Encamped. Alright, so it's at 16,000 men here now. We have 69 guns, you can see that it's increasing in size. Let's see, movement orders. Okay. Could you open the army window again? Oh, we do see the home squadron here. Is that carrying troops? I'm not entirely sure what that means. We do see Quinn in here. Right. Can I issue orders here then? Oh, that opening fire. Right, naval bombardments. So we are firing upon the home squadron. I think we do need to take that fort, don't we? Been into the campaign already. How's the fort doing here? I don't imagine they're doing great. Let's see, so I do have... Oops. Move away. They're obviously far too far away. Let's see, where's Charleston? Here's Charleston. No, that's Wilmington. Oh, come on, computer. You can do it. You can do it. Where's Charleston? Why have it? Oh, okay, the states are coming back. Okay. Somebody tell me where Charleston is. But I gotta... just went over it, okay. Right, we'll go ahead and take the fort there. I'm not seeing an army yet, but I think it's worthwhile to take the fort. The one with the US fort in the harbour. Ah, here we go. Union calls for volunteers, 2-year contracts. Jesus Christ. Okay. Union passes third out. Jesus. Forget the Soviet Union, this is the Union. Right, from what I found, the world's first sub was created. Interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna buy it. Here we go. We have our own assets over here then. Can I have them engage? Maybe. I shall see. Because, frankly, I do not know what it's going to do. Issue orders? Ram them. Essentially. I don't know. Moving on the coast. No! Oh, 9 ships, 0 guns. No! Let's cancel that order. Belay that order! How do I belay that order? Manage fleets. Movement. Stance. Happen. Stance. Return to port. There we go. Thanks for pointing that out with the guns. I didn't notice that with the guns there. It does make you wonder, actually, doesn't it? So, we see the... What are they doing? Son of a bitch, what are you doing? There's going to be 2 minutes there, apparently. Right there. Bombarding them. Okay. Forest destination. Oh, there we go. So we have our own, so 12 months contracts. Can I change that? Anyhow, Provisional Army forms, states form in new regiments, call to arms, Confederacy passes Military Act 1. The Confederate Congress has provided for a Confederate Army, patterned after the United States Army. It consists of a large provisional force as is only at the time of war, and a small permanent regular army. The Provisional Volunteer Army was established by an act of Provisional Confederate Congress on the 28th of February 1861. The President of the Confederate States, Jefferson Davis, was given the authority to form the Provisional Army. Today, Davis has used that authority and has called for 100,000 volunteers. Volunteers are flocking to the city and town halls as militias are being formed in the states. Some state governors are less eager to give their militias to be placed under centralized command. This lack of unity and organization of the young CS Army is further fueled by the protests from advocates of state rights. Okay, interesting. Fort Monroe. Let's see. I'm going to have a force sent out that way, which is what they're doing right now. Okay, so we have that going for us then. So let's see here, policies. Start working on Military Act 2 then. Actually, before we do that, let's see. An act lengthening the contract of new volunteers with units to 2 years. Longer contracts allow units to remain in the army long enough to become more effective in battle. Actually, maybe we don't go for the 2-year contract. It's one of these of like, we'll try different stuff here. We'll try different stuff. Actually, I can't change that now. So we have that. Go for that. Right, I see so that's how much it uses. So got that. Okay. Cool. And policies have different effects, which is quite interesting. Right, so the army's going to begin marching on Fort Monroe. I think it will be worthwhile taking Fort Monroe. Okay. Yeah, the issue is trying to, like, make sure you know where all the men are. Like, we only have a certain amount of state finances as well, so that's a bit of a problem. We'll go ahead and recruit more men, actually, then. Can I get rid of the garrisons? That'd be nice. Get rid of that thing. I don't have an army. I don't know what's going on with that. ETA, 11 days. I frankly don't know what's going on with that. It's a bit strange. So we still have it all here. It's just taking some time for them not to form it, it seems. Right. I don't know why it's coming up differently to what it did beforehand. But we'll recruit a new army then, if I can. So we see the number of volunteers increased. We have 72,000 volunteers available now for action, which is fantastic. Just need more men so you don't leave places offensive. Well, that's it, isn't it? Sent army to offensive to engage. Yep, true. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and look at Tennessee again. Right, I'm not seeing anything for new units, so that's the problem. Let's see. I might be blind if that is. It probably is true. Click units. Yeah. I don't think I can create new units right now. I don't know, I'm not getting the option to do it as we did beforehand. Strip of some sea-border men, what's the worst that could happen? Essentially, yes. Well, the fort is still resisting. We still have 5 guns over here. Right, the army's marching. Their stance is offensive right now. That's 16,000 men, so we should be fine. I think we can only recruit a certain number of men at a time or something of that nature. I don't really know. Right, so we have the bombardment here. 29%. I don't know what that means. British intervention is only 20% still. Okay. I've not seen any Union armies right now. Have we done any damage to the home squadron? No. I mean, then again, we're going to have a few guns, don't we? So it would take quite a bit. Take a look at your officer cost, sure. Yeah, more artillery would be nice. Okay. ETA is 5 days. Yeah, 5 days is a long time. I like how they're actually camping here. That's superb. I mean, that's it. That bombardment's going on. Oh yeah, that's going on. Yeah, more artillery in the future then, essentially. Right, twice speed. That's a bloody big bombardment. It's actually a pretty good track. Jesus Christ. That's incredible. Right, are you actually gonna get your arse in gear? I don't know why they stopped there. They made camp, but I mean it's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Yeah, it is pretty cool actually. And I don't know what the actual status of a city is, to be honest. I'll ask the Gosport shipyard. Yeah, good job we didn't raise the ships there. Issue order. Jesus, how long is that bombardment going on? It makes sense. I mean, the fort isn't that hard to deal with. Military policy select event. So Confederacy strengthens its military. Preparations for a blockade. Navy proposes arming civilian ships. Interesting. Privateering is proposed. CS Army is receiving more support from politicians. With recent decisions, further military funding is made possible. This funding can be used to establish new recruiting officers across the states and to increase internal security. Funding private contractors allows strengthening of the blockades, as well as securing flow of trade in case of enemy blockades. The politicians have also discussed possibilities to quickly build up a navy and engage enemy trade on the high seas. An act to allow contracting or confiscating civilian ships to be armed and pressed into service is being proposed. Allowing government-funded privateering has also been brought up. As the Confederate Navy is much smaller in size, and organised blockading of northern ports is almost an impossible task, harassing their trade fleets on the high seas all the way to European coast could at least bring some balance to the fight. Maybe. I like how you have the poetry here again, that's interesting. Let's see. So working on diplomacy, we do have here the Free Trade Act. So we pause right now. So free trade, what would that do for us? An act that halves the maximum tariff the government will impose on imports. This action will be met with approval in Europe, depending on the southern cotton to run their textile mills. Relations are improved. I don't know what my relations are right now. We have letters of marque. Letters of marque, how do you pronounce that? But that will suffer. But wouldn't make that cash. Tariff Act. Print notes, not particularly a great idea. How do I get to this? One wonders. Do I need to have them both to be able to get there? I'm not too sure. Oh, do I need to have... Oh, I've used my policies, right? Okay. So you actually have to pay them to have further policy. That's intriguing. Alright, let's see. So I need free... Yep, there we go. We are making a surplus, but our surplus has been eaten into very quickly, so we do need to be quite careful we don't bankrupt ourselves immediately. Right, so I think it is not as I imagined. That's been worked on. Those could be worked on. That's been worked on. We have impressments over here. Impressment Act. Authorize the War Department to seek supplies from producers and appropriate slaves to work on fortifications. While only surplus supplies of slaves are to be taken and fair prices offered, this act will lower support from the states. It also frees manpower, increasing available recruits, and makes resupplying armies easier within states in the Confederacy. Interesting. We have a number of different things here. Support Mexican intervention. Holy moly, this is some interesting stuff. Let's see here then. A diplomacy 4. Huh. Right. Organized blockade running. Military 2. Support Mexican intervention. The European intervention to Mexico is underway. As the unit is distracted by civil war, to strengthen relations with the European, CSA government offers official support to fighting in Mexico. The troops are mobilized from Texas to increase and available recruits. French military support to Confederacy is made possible. Now that is essential there. Recruitment bounties. And we have diplomacy 5. So get the needle in there. That's pretty awesome. Armstring guns. Intriguing. Nationalized trade. Emancipation Proclamation. Military Act. Right, that's pretty cool. So you do have to spend quite a lot to actually maintain these policies. That's intriguing. Right, so, how would we find... Actually, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, so that's the military dispatch. 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 Whatever you're going to say. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine. The Indians are in here, I'd imagine. Somewhere. Somehow. Okay. Yeah, the far west. Yeah, that was an interesting one. That was definitely an interesting one. Are they actually gonna march? God damn. Well, we got about halfway there. Right, we'll speed things up. I pray things will happen. Right. Lincoln is inaugurated the 16th President of the United States, a new cabinet to handle the crisis. Buchanan leaves the office. For Sumter holding out. Okay. I've not even attacked it yet, actually, so there we go. Okay. So we're in 10 times speed now. We're not making any progress. Confederacy passes the Militia Act 2. Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, let's see. I want them to actually go ahead and do this. I don't know why they're not. Let's see. Yeah, marching on Washington required eyes. I'm trying to march on anywhere at the moment in time. Right, so manage army. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the ability to recruit any more troops at this moment in time for some reason or another, so not too sure what's going on there. So we have our ships over here. No guns right now, so obviously they're being armed. Okay. It looks like the bombardment has actually ended. They're over here at Fort Monroe. So, if we take a look at the fort, 6 guns, 10... they're not too bad. They took a pounding, but they're not too bad. I do not know why they just halted here. It's rather annoying. Encamped, yes. I know you're encamped, but unencamp. Well, let's see. We'll give it another day or so. I think those are the supply lines there. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, is it? Okay. I don't know why. Readiness is deficient. Maybe because they're still recruiting men, perhaps. Possibly so. Right, let's see. Right, well, head back then. I suppose to see, we do need to train. The fort's not going anywhere, I suppose. Yes, it does move. I don't know why it didn't move any further then. If we have a town here, just Confederacy. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Right, home squadron's buggering off. Encamped, okay. So what does a men in the bracket mean then? I wonder. I have 767. I'm not too sure really what's going on here. If a bunch of untrained and unready men are going to be useless. They can fire. They can fire. You've seen the Imperial Guard. They do alright. Oh dear. How do we fix the readiness? Good question. Whip it. Right. So I suppose this is it. We're not going to see any conflict breaking out immediately. I mean, navies are a different story. God, you can see that bloody smoke from space. So we have some guns here, but not quite ready yet, I'd imagine. Okay. What are we looking at here? Federal slight advantage. So I think they've had a reduction of support in their lands as far as I can tell. Oh, that could make sense, actually. That would make sense. I don't know why I've got that selected here. So strange. Or if I had to, like, where the army commander is. We might have broke the game by making, like, a second army, perhaps. Obviously, yeah. Beta is better. Yeah, that must be, like, the final number, then. That must be why they didn't actually march out there, because they didn't have their full number, perhaps. We'll soon find out. Rush too much. I had people saying, recruit, recruit. Oh, so that's the time there, isn't it? That's the time of day. That's interesting. I don't imagine I meant to see that. Yeah, that is nice. Right, not seeing the men there. I wonder if that's... interesting. It does make you wonder where the men are being drawn from, then. It must be from volunteers actually within, from Virginia itself, perhaps? Interesting, we'll see. So that's our finances right now. Dear. Oh, that's the subsidy expenses. Okay. So our credit rating is still AAA. That's the amount of cash we have right now. Yeah, you can see that's where we were, and that's where we were. Well, we don't have that much cash, in fairness. Our surplus is -5 there. So I think we'll probably want to leave it for the time being. Let's see. We may have to reduce... Oh, we're actually... Yes. Funding policy selected. Union improves. Okay. There we go. Right now, we're pretty broke. Like, we actually are broke. So we need to obviously look at what we can do there. Now, for policies... Ah, yes, they are available now. So King Cotton 2. I don't know if that's how much you have to spend on them. So you could be quite careful about where you spend your policies on there. Just going to drink a water here. Auto-managed finances. Good idea. Good idea. Okay, we'll allow higher subsidies to agriculture. I mean, this is it. It's like, oh, we have the industrialization over here. Okay. Allows new weapons and ship types to be produced in the nation's ironworks and ports. You have some really tough choices. We have Militia Act 3 here. To 36 bumps there. We have Military 2. This policy reorganizes military command structure, allowing for formation of core organization. Okay, so that's the verb then. That's interesting. That's been worked upon. I think what we'll do then is we'll go with King Cotton. We'll go ahead and take that suggestion about auto-managed finances. God damn it. There we go. Auto-managed finances. Fix it. Please. I don't know how long it's going to take effect, but it should be fixed soon enough. Yeah, there you go. Oh, wow. I'm going to assume that's like a loan there that we've just taken. Interest. Yes, national debt is at 40k there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I know what button to press when I play. Indeed. It might be because we actually ran out of money then, perhaps. I imagine all this stuff will have to be balanced in the future, but you do pay for it. You pay for it quite a lot. Right. Okay, they're actually size now. Diplomacy 2. CSA sends more diplomats. Right, more European rifles available. Relations have improved. I want to know what the actual relations are. The Confederate state government is taking steps to improve relations with European nations. More diplomats are sent with more resources to strike deals to increase trade across the Atlantic, and to encourage the European nations to recognize the Confederacy as an independent and sovereign nation among nations, and to side with it against their global opponent, the United States. With steady flow of government funds in form of subsidies, and the diplomats will be able to keep improving relations and secure support for the South. Import more weapon types from Europe is now possible. As relations will get warmer, the Europeans will start offering their modern weapon inventions. Interesting. I think we are able to move around now, perhaps? Let's see. We'll march upon the fort then. Let's see. So British intervention is at 25%. Yeah, they don't budge easily. Right, okay. I remember reading in the blog that you can turn off the Brits intervene. Yes, you can. You can turn that sort of stuff off. I mean, I'm not going to do that because it benefits me like crazy. Right. Winter quarters. Okay. Yes, we are moving. Nice. I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's like, in different realities, they probably did. Let's see. Don't you have legs? We'll take a look at the order of battle shortly. It'd be nice to see like a battle if we could actually get that before the end of the stream, really.